I'm Joe, and I'll tell you about 2 nuclear companies that could explode in real value soon. Welcome back to Joe's Not Worried About, where we turn market panic into profit. You've probably heard the buzz around nuclear energy coming back. AI data centers need massive, reliable power that never goes offline, and nuclear is the only source that can deliver that 24/7 without burning fossil fuels. But here's the thing, most nuclear companies aren't operational yet. They're still building, testing, and getting regulated. So these aren't buy now recommendations. No. These are watch list stocks. High upside if they work, high risk if they don't. Let me break down 2 companies you have to watch. The first is Oklo. You've probably heard of them because of Sam Altman. He's an investor, and anything he touches gets massive attention. Their big project is called the Aurora Fast Nuclear Reactor, and it runs on recycled nuclear waste and uses liquid metal to cool the system instead of massive amounts of water. And that's their innovation. Each plant is projected to generate 15 megawatts of power right now, but they plan to scale that to 50 megawatts within 10 years. And here's the interesting part. It's a set it and forget it model. You fuel it up once, you set up the reactor, and it runs for up to 10 years without needing to be touched. That means predictable energy output for data centers over a decade, which is huge for AI companies and huge for their balance sheets. They've already got 15 gigawatts, that's a lot, of non-binding power requests from data center customers currently. And they're targeting for deployment in late 2020s, so it's speculative until we can see one of their units in action. Now, for the second company. That one is called NuScale Power, and I love their ticker. It's SMR, which stands for Small Modular Reactor. And that's what they build. Basically, power plants that are assembled offsite and delivered to you in pieces. You buy as many units as you need based on your power demand, but that's not even their biggest selling point. Their biggest feature is super cool, and I'm talking literally. Automatic shutdown and cooling without human intervention. So if something goes wrong, the system shuts itself down safely without anyone touching it ever. And they're targeting their first deployment in 2030, and they're backed by the Department of Energy, and they're putting them up at their site in Idaho. And that's a huge deal. Why? Because the Department of Energy doesn't just back random projects. They're America's secret backbone to our next generation of energy. They've already approved $1.4 billion in funding for initial development. So this one's lower risk than Oklo, but it's also slower to market. So here's a quick summary of what you need to know. These aren't companies I'm telling you to buy today. No, they're speculative. They're years away from proving themselves. But if nuclear becomes the backbone of AI infrastructure, and it probably will, these 2 companies could see massive gains. Oklo's faster to market, but higher risk. NuScale has government backing, but slower deployment. Both are worth watching closely over the next 5 years. So am I worried about nuclear startups? Not a bit. I know they're well positioned to serve the energy-hungry AI space. We just need to be a little patient. I know they're not operational yet, and until they are, it's all just potential. But if they deliver, the upside, absolutely enormous. And that's why they're on my watch list, but not my buy list yet. So subscribe and tell me which of these companies will outperform the other and which one you think will overtake nuclear.